We all know it. After just 2-3 hours of play, your tennis ball feels dead and ready for the trash. But according to HEAD, there is a magic tool that's supposed to dramatically extend their lifespan. The HEAD Pressurizer. So, in today's video we are going to take a closer look and test whether this magic tool actually works or if it's just a waste of money. So let's find out. Before we run an actual test, let me quickly explain how it's supposed to work. In basic terms, the air pressure we live in is about 14 to 15 psi, and a brand new tennis ball has an internal pressure of around 27 psi. And after just a few hours of play, that pressure drops to about 16 to 20 psi. After a couple of weeks, the ball is completely dead. Its internal pressure is almost equal to outside pressure, roughly 14 psi. So if you take 4 used balls, each of them has slightly different internal pressure. So when we seal balls inside the HEAD pressurizer and pump it up, the air pressure outside the balls becomes higher than the pressure inside. So over time the pressure should gradually equalize, air molecules move into the balls, increasing their internal pressure again. I will tell you and explain exactly how much pressure to use a bit later in the video. For this test I used 4 tennis balls, each with a different level of wear and tear. To keep track, I labeled them with a marker from 1 to 4. Guys, in theory, this tool should bring the ball back to the life even they are completely dead. It sounds crazy, but let's test it properly and we will see the results. I also want to show you full test here before I pressurize the ball, so then we can easily compare. So basically here I am trying to show you the difference between balls that have been used for different periods of time. Please be aware that ball number 1 has been used for 3/4 session and then kept in tube without playing. Ball number 4 was opened 2 years ago, but I have never played with it.
Добре.
Are you wondering how long the balls needs to stay in the tube? If yes, stay tuned because I will share all the details during the test later in the video. Right after the test, I place all 4 balls into the HEAD pressurizer and pump it up. But then something unexpected happened. Ball number 1 couldn't handle the pressure. This ball had been played with for 6 months. What curious is that the 2-year-old ball actually handled the pressure just fine. But that makes sense because ball number 4 had never been used. It was open, but I never played with it. I also tried starting with just under 10 psi and gradually increasing the pressure over a few days, but it didn't help. The old ball still couldn't handle it. So instead I replaced it with another ball that had been used for about 4 sessions and pressurized it all of them to 29 psi. Here is comparison between ball number 2 and 3. Their bounce is approximately the same as it was before the test, although they do feel noticeably firmer to the touch. I will admit that there might be a small margin of error in measurement, but I try to keep all conditions as consistent as possible. Guys, if you like this video, please smash the like and subscribe button, it will help me a lot. Thank you. Now let's compare them to brand new ball. As you can see, the bounce is almost identical.
Двойка.
New ball. But let's take a closer look at how they actually perform on court. Honestly, I was surprised how well these balls bounced. As you can see in the following rallies, the bounce was actually pretty solid. After approximately 1 hour of playing, the balls were fine. Ball number 3 was solid, while the other ball number 2 was a little softer. However, I can imagine playing with balls like number 2 for about 2 hours without any problem. But for more sessions though, I would not recommend it. Inside the package you will find a tube that can hold up to 4 tennis balls. The package also includes a pump, but you can easily use your own pressure gauge if you prefer. To maintain the pressure in new or slightly used tennis ball, keep them at 14 to 16 psi. This helps prevent pressure loss and keeps the bounce consistent. If you are trying to revive old or soft balls, increase the pressure to 20 to 29 psi. The softer ball, the higher the pressure needed for recovery. Personally, I recommend pumping it to 29 psi, regardless of how worn out the ball is. Once pressurized, leave the ball inside the container for the right amount of time. 3 to 5 days for slightly warm balls and 7 to 10 days for very soft or flat balls. And remember, the maximum container pressure is 29 psi. Do not exceed this limit, because you can completely damage the ball pressurizer. For reviving completely dead balls, I probably wouldn't fully recommend it. And by completely dead balls, I mean these balls are staying in your garage for more than like 2 years. So they are completely dead. I think that this won't work. Because as you could see in the video, these balls could not handle pressure more than 10 psi. And this pressure over the 10 psi completely damaged the ball. If you are the type of player who doesn't mind sealing balls after each match and occasionally topping up the pressure, then it's a great choice. Yeah, I'm not saying that you don't need to buy new balls until end of your tennis career, but it definitely can prolong their lifespan. So definitely I will put this tube into my tennis bag instead of normal tube. And as you can see, it's same size, so it doesn't need extra space in your tennis bag. And for 40 euros, I think it's a great tool and it can save you a couple of bucks. Guys, and if you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It will help me a lot. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Vamos!